Okay, so you're looking for an Xbox controller, right? Okay, so I do have a few that I can show you, but before I bring one out, let me ask you, are you more of a casual gamer or are you more of a competitive gamer? Okay, competitive. So like, what type of games do you play? You know, that way I can just get an idea of what controller to bring out. Okay, so you play Call of Duty, Apex, okay, fighting games like Street Fighter. Okay, so like shooters and fighting games, right? Okay. Well, I do have the perfect controller for you. So, you asked for an Xbox controller. Okay, so here is the Xbox controller. I actually have it right here. And let me go ahead and bring it out. It's right here. So, this is what you're looking for, right? So, this is the controller. Oh, I mean, no, it's different. I know that it looks like basic, but actually, it's different. Let me show you why. Actually, if you turn it around, this is where all the goodies are at. So, there's a button right here. These, you can call them paddles, buttons, whatever. And not only that, here actually, let me go through a rundown. So, first of all, it's very grippy, as you can tell. You know, when you get into those intense games, when your hands start to get a little bit sweaty, well, this helps with that. It's very grippy, so you don't lose your grip even when you're going crazy. You could be in the fighting games or shooting games like you mentioned. It's very, very nice. It's a nice texture. Very, very nice texture. Now, the next thing that's actually really cool about this, I guess you can see like the main thing, are these buttons right here. There's one right here. There's one kind of towards inside, so you have to like this. If you want to press this one, you know, obviously with your middle finger, and then if you want to go to the one, you kind of push it in. So, you mentioned that you play Call of Duty. What do you do most of the time? You go for drop shots, right? You try to crouch down, but when you try to press the buttons, you can't really move your thumbs, right? You can't move your thumbs away, because if you move your thumbs, then you can't press the buttons and use the joysticks at once. So what this does is you can actually bind these buttons to anything. So this can be jump and this can be crouch or slide. Same with the fighting games, you can just bind them to anything, jump. And yeah, I guess this is like the main thing for this controller. Not only that, but there's something else too. You see this little switch right here? You see the little switch? You can actually switch it in. And what that does is, let me show you. What that does is, it goes from being this to this. You see, there's no travel distance now. So what this does is, you know, like every second counts when playing competitively. So this kind of takes a while, I guess, you know, when you're gaming, but this, boom, it's kind of like a mouse click and it sounds nice. Oh wait, actually, before I continue with these triggers, I didn't let you hear how the buttons sound. These are the back buttons, kind of clicky, 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 clicky. And what I like about this controller, or you know, it has the back buttons. There's a lot of controllers that have paddles. But me personally, I prefer buttons because it's more instant, you know. I just feel like using buttons. It feels more natural and better, so. Now, going back to the triggers. What this does is, it makes you shoot instantly. It makes your action, you know, just go instantly. And, yeah, if you don't like it, you can always just switch it off. But me, I feel like having this on, you're at advantage. It really does sound like a mouse click, right? Kind of like using a mouse. I think that's the most satisfying sound from this controller, or with this controller, just the triggers. has rechargeable batteries or a battery pack. Or another thing, do you play on the monitor or do you play on the TV? Okay, I mean, yeah, I guess I should have known that you play on the monitor since you are a competitive gamer, you know, like the higher refresh rate is very important. So, yeah, you can always just plug it in. There's a Type-C port right here. You plug it in, never dies, and I'm assuming there's zero latency when you actually use it wired, so that's another plus. But yeah, what are your thoughts on this controller so far? Would you say that you like it? Do you think it's for you? I think it's for you. I actually have one back at home. The exact same one. You like it? Yeah, I mean it's really nice, right? I feel like this would fit your needs, you know, like it's for you. This scuff controller is amazing. I've had mine for like, I think like about a year now, and it hasn't given up on me. It's still going strong. No issues, no nothing. And I can also add a warranty for you too, so you don't have to worry about anything. Oh, and then another cool thing is, you can even change the front faceplate. Here, let me show you. So if you ever get bored and you want to switch up the faceplate, you know, you can go ahead and take it off. Voila. Now, no faceplate anymore. And this is how the controller looks like. This is how it looks like. It looks kind of weird, right? But in a way it's cool since you can kind of just see like the buttons. You can't see like the inside, but just like the outside, you know? So yeah, this is the controller, and here's a faceplate. They have many, oh, and it's textured too, it's like a matte finish. It feels really, really nice. It's not plasticky like the other, you know, controllers that Xbox makes. This one is good. This one really is meant for gamers. And when I actually started using this controller, since I mentioned that I have one back at home, I feel like it really has improved my overall, I guess, gameplay. But yeah, it has the buttons in the back. The mouse click trigger is, you know, everything is nice about this controller. I really do recommend it. You like it, right? Yeah. It's really, really nice. Really, 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 really nice. This is what I really like, to just being able to change the faceplate. It's customizable. Kind of feels like a PC in a way. But yeah, oh, and then another thing is, it's a good thing that you came today because this is actually the last controller that I have in stock. At least this one, this controller right here. I have other ones, but you know, they're just the basic controllers. They don't have any other modifications on the back, like the buttons, the paddles and stuff, so this is actually the last one, and it's brand new, so no issues with it. I can even plug it in after and show you. But yeah, would you like to purchase it? Yeah. Okay. Nice, nice. Let me go ahead and put this back. Oh, and it's magnetic. So it's super, super easy to put back, as you can see. Back. It is back now. Yeah. I think it's worth it. Also, just because I had a nice conversation with you, you know, I feel like we play the same games. You seem like such a cool person. I'll give you a discount. Let me see. How about this? It's since it is the weekend. Okay, you went for a walk at the park. Okay, that's nice with your dog. Oh, very, very nice. Okay. I actually have a dog too. I have two. Two German Shepherds. Amazing dogs, but yeah, what type of dogs do you have? Oh, just one, okay. Oh, it's a husky. Okay, yeah, those are really cool too. Very nice dogs, okay. So, just updated the inventory and I put everything in the system. So, here is your controller. Here is your controller. I hope that you have an amazing day today. I hope that you like it. Oh, and then another thing. I know that you said that you're a competitive gamer, but do you ever play any other games as well? Like, I don't know, just casual games, indie games, whatever. Yeah, I mean, this controller is really good too. I was actually using this controller for Hollow Knight. And getting to the bosses, it actually really does help. I can just jump, I can dash and stuff. Usually use this right one for dash.